everybody, Simistic this year again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today, once again, I have some VCDs to talk to you about. As you guys remember from a couple weeks ago, I purchased some VCDs from a guy I found on Craigslist. He was selling them for $1 a piece, got some great titles. Well, last week he contacted me to let me know he had some more, and that I was getting first crack at them. I could take whatever I want, again, for $1 a piece. So I grabbed 13 titles. Let's take a look at what I got. The first title I picked up was The Awakening. Only ever released to DVD-R here in the US. Has never gotten a proper DVD release. Definitely a shame, because from what I hear, this is a great horror movie. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out. Then I grabbed A Pure Formality. I know nothing about this. It is a complete blind buy, but from the synopsis, it sounds pretty interesting, so should be a good watch. Next, I got The Tai Chi Master, starring the great Jet Li. A movie I do already have on DVD, but still very happy to get myself a VCD copy as well, and it's got pretty cool artwork. Then I got Come Drink With Me, a Shaw Brothers movie that I've still yet to watch. I do have this one on DVD as well, but I love this VCD release. First of all, the artwork is fantastic, and it comes in a really cool packaging here. It comes in this little sleeve. There's the DVD. I just love the way the packaging's shaped. The design's really cool. It even comes with a little booklet. This is great because VCDs are not exactly known for having the best anything. The picture quality's not so great. The packaging's not so great. They're really cheap releases. So this one here, a great release. Next I got 13 Days, a great Kevin Costner film, one of which I already have on DVD. I'm sure you've all seen it, so we all know it's great, but I'm definitely glad to have a VCD copy as well now. The next title I grabbed actually has a weird title, and that is All Men Are Brothers, Blood of the Leopard. A very weird title, but also a pretty cool title. And from what I've read, this is a great martial arts film, so I definitely look forward to checking it out. Then I got Last Rites, a Randy Quaid movie that has never been released to DVD here in the States. A movie that also gets really good reviews, has a great selling synopsis, so this should be a fantastic watch. I do love Randy Quaid, tend to really like his movies, so I cannot wait to see this one. Next I grabbed Notre Dame, yet another movie never released to DVD here in the States. This one I really know nothing about, complete blind buy, didn't really read much in the way of a synopsis or even saw reviews on this one, so I don't know if it's going to be any good or not, but I still look forward to watching it. Then I got Falcone, known here in the US as Excellent Cadavers. Why it has different names, I don't know, but I have not seen this movie, though I have heard good things about it. I hear it's a good HBO movie, so this should be a fantastic watch as well. Then I got 55 Days at Peking, yet again another movie never released to DVD here in the US. This one stars Ava Gardner and Charlton Heston, so this should be a really good watch. It does get good reviews, really looking forward to watching this one. Next I grabbed Shanghai Affairs, another martial arts movie that looks really good, so this should be another great watch. Then some more martial arts with The 18 Bronze Men, another movie that gets good reviews. I love martial arts movies, so I'm sure I'm going to love this one. And the last title I got was The Man Who Sued God, a movie I've actually wanted to see for a while now. This title has always really intrigued me. The synopsis sounds pretty cool, so it's a movie I've wanted to get on DVD for a while, but I'll certainly take a VCD copy. This I'm going to watch ASAP. So that's it for what I bought today, so now onto what I watched. And today I decided to watch the anniversary present that my wife gave to me, and that was Longwood Gardens, The First 100 Years. This was pretty cool. I like what they did here. But first, let me give kudos to Longwood Gardens by saying, charging only $14.95 for this, that is great. Usually when you go to a park and you get a souvenir DVD, you're looking up towards $20, $25, maybe even $30. But they were only charging $14.95 for this. That is a good price. And this is coming from somebody who usually doesn't pay more than $5 per title. I'm actually saying $15 was a great deal for this. This not only comes with the actual title, The First 100 Years, but it comes with a bunch of great bonus features, which are actually other little mini documentaries. Now, Longwood Gardens, The First 100 Years is only about a half hour long. In fact, they actually have the running times in here. It's only 31 minutes long, so it's not that long of a documentary, but it is really well done, and from what I can gather, it's basically just commemorating the centennial year. Longwood Gardens was found, I believe, in 1906, and their centennial year was 2006, this being from 2005. So they were just commemorating that year, and so they did a new documentary. And it's great. It tells you all about the park, all about the founder, Mr. Dupont, and what went into building it, and the history and all the different things that were built over the years. Really, really good documentary for only being a half hour long. But then we had the bonus features. And like I said, the bonus features are other documentaries. What I'm gathering here is Longwood Gardens basically took all the little documentaries they could get their hands on and just threw them all on this disc. And I think that is great. I wish more anything would do that, whether it's a park or it's just a movie release or anything like that. I love bonus features, especially when they're things like everything. Anything they can get their hands on, they just threw on this disc. And what we have is, well, obviously, like I said, we get Longwood Gardens, the first 100 years. That is the main documentary on here. Then we get Longwood Gardens, a video visit throughout the years. That was released in 1991. And that is basically the same documentary. After watching that, I felt like I had kind of just watched the first 100 years documentary again. That one was only 29 minutes long. And like I said, it's mostly just the same documentary, but from 91. So from what I can gather, Longwood Gardens, the first 100 years, is more of an updated version of that documentary. But they do tell you some different things from the 91 version, so I would recommend checking that out. Then we get Chrysanthemums at Longwood Gardens. That tells you all about the Chrysanthemums at Longwood Gardens. That is 10 minutes long. That's a good watch. The Orchids at Longwood Gardens, that I love, because the orchids at Longwood Gardens are really cool. They have a ton of them. They have a whole room full of orchids. Really beautiful. Love learning about how they went about getting them, and they made some hybrids and just how they go about raising them, basically. And that one is 25 minutes long. So, you know, I'm not the only one who likes it. They talk a lot about it. Then we had The Living Gardens of Longwood. That was from 1966. It's just a little kind of documentary on Longwood Gardens. I don't know if I mentioned it, but The Orchids of Longwood Gardens was from 1969, and The Chrysanthemums of Longwood Gardens is from 1976. Then we have Water Lilies at Longwood. That was from 1964, that being 13 minutes long. Obviously talks about all the water lilies at Longwood Gardens. That's also fun to hear. Again, they talk about hybrids and all the different types they have and how they go about planting them and raising them. He Who Makes a Garden Works with God from 1961. That is 13 minutes long as well. Once again, basically just another little documentary on Longwood Gardens. And then the last little documentary we have is actually pretty cool. It's called Plant to Gain 20 Years. And that is from 1932. And it's actually a little silent film. It's really neat. It's all in black and white, all done in silent. You know, has little cards that come up that tell you what's going on. And it basically shows them planting a very large tree. It's basically all about how they moved these ridiculously huge trees from one place, shipped them by car or by truck, and moved them into Longwood Gardens. It's really neat to see how they did that, especially back in 1932. Them just shipping this huge tree and just planting it. It's really, really neat to see, even though it is, you know, silent. It's still a great watch. So again, this is well worth the $15 you will pay for it. If you ever go to Longwood Gardens, which I would highly recommend, it's beautiful there. I mean, yeah, first time I went there, I thought, really, I'm going to go and just look at flowers and plants for a day. That doesn't sound too exciting, but I love the place the first time I went there. That's why I went back this year, and that's why I'll probably go back every single year. It's a great, great park that I would highly recommend. But if you go there, this is definitely worth picking up just for a great souvenir DVD. Sit down, watch it, remember the fun times you had at Longwood Gardens, and learn some history as well. So $15 was a great deal for this. I would definitely recommend picking it up. So that's it for what I bought when I watched today. Very excited about adding all those new VCDs in my collection. Love adding obscure formats. And also watching Longwood Gardens, the first 100 years. I thought it was a great documentary. Yeah, you know, it was only a half hour long. Maybe could have been longer to just make it even more enjoyable. But they did a good job with it for a half hour long documentary. I thought it was great. And the fact you get a ton of fantastic bonus features on that DVD as well. Definitely worth paying the $15 and picking it up. So that's it. Thanks for watching. And stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.